Okay, now let's do our drawing here. Right, so we have our front view, our top view, and our right side view. And we're now supposed to create the isometric drawing from this. So let's do this. What we'll do is we'll start on this corner right here. Right, this corner is the same as this corner, and then we'll draw out in all directions. So here is my piece of paper. So the first thing I was going to know is how big is this going to be side to side. So our front view here is 710, and towards the back it is 368. Okay, so let's count out quickly here if we can do full boxes. If we start maybe at this point right here, just choose one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That'd be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 would be here, so that fits. Now from the height, that'd be 6 high in total. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is on my piece of paper. And then if I scooch over here, it looks as if it's going to fit. Alright, so this is going to be our starting point. Then let's start. So we start by drawing all the lines that are parallel to the axes. Alright, so certainly this line right here is parallel to an axis. It's parallel in this view, it's parallel in this view, and kind of it would be the line that goes right into here. And there's nothing strange going on, so we can be pretty certain that's a nice straight line. So we can draw that one to count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that would be our line in that direction. That would be this line. Now we have a bunch of choices. Oftentimes I kind of go into the depth then. So what do we see is there? There we see our depth would be this line here and this line here. Right? They're the same line. They're all parallel. And there's nothing much going on in that corner, so we can pretty much be sure that it's a straight line. So that would be, we say that would be 3, 6, 8 in this direction. One, closer in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go, that'd be that line. Now we could start drawing to the back, but that's always risky because we might be blocking the back, right? So we don't want to do that. So maybe instead what we can do is we can go back to our front corner here and we can start going upward, right? So if we are here, this line is going straight up, right? That's this line right here. We know that's 1, so we can go up 1 block in this corner. That's good. And we see that that edge here goes all the way across. Right? That's that edge here, the same as this edge along here, so we can draw that all the way across as well. Should be 10 spaces over, up onto here, and then down as well. All right, so now we have kind of our front, this area we see, right? So now we can say, well, we can keep on going. We can see that it goes inward now, right here. If we look at the side view, we see this one's parallel here, and that'd be this edge. Oh, you can't see it right here. Oh, it'd be, it would be this edge right here. Whoops, you can't see that. This edge right there. And it's nice and straight here, so we can go in. It says here the width is 1, so let's go 1 in that direction. On both sides. And then of course we would be at kind of this edge now. And this edge is straight here, straight there, nothing going on in that corner. So we can draw it. We have that there, very nice. Now what else? Well, we can see we're now in this corner right here, right? So we can say, well, this is going straight up. It's parallel here, it's parallel here. and it'll be kind of the point that's coming out. Right? So we know it's supposed to be 2 high. So let's draw 2 on this end, and then 2 on this end, and then we can connect them. Right? Because of course this edge here goes all the way across, that's here, and that's there. Okay, I think we can just continue in that direction, right? So we can say we are now up here. So let's go in. Right? So we can say it's parallel here. That would be the edge here, right? It's kind of the edge that's going in. So we can say that is going in, and that is going in a width of 2. Oops, get that right there, right? So 2 in this direction. And because it's all symmetric, we can do 2 over here as well. So we have 2 and 2. Then what else? Now, this edge is a little tricky because we have this whatever's going on here, right? So let's maybe not draw this line in here yet. Let's continue. I mean, we couldn't because we're using pencils. We can always erase stuff, but let's not if we don't need to, right? Because we see we have this triangle coming out here, right? So we don't know where that triangle exactly is, so it might interrupt our line. But we can continue with this line because we do know that line exists, right? It's parallel here, and it's parallel here, and it's the line that is going, will be going right in there, right? So we know that has a height of, let's see, a height of 3. Might go up 3 here, and the same on the other end. Go there, and then we go across. Alright, so now we just drew basically the top here, or the edge here, right? That's what this is. So now we see this is a nice rectangle, we can draw that in, right? That's right here and right there, so it's all nice and flat in there. So that triangle there is 3 deep. So we go 3 in this direction, 3 here, and 3 here, and then across. Like that. 3, 3, 3. Very good. Now we're at this corner. Let's wait with this triangle for a little bit, but we're at this edge now. So now we can say, well, we're here on this room. See, right? So we're on this edge. Now we're on this edge right there, which is kind of the top plateau here. So now we want to drop back down. And the other way you can do is we can start at this corner and go 2 up. Right, so it's kind of our end here. So let's go 2 up from this end. We're now in this corner, and we can then go in. All right, that going in, that's our hidden line right here is what this is. All right, so it's nice and straight there. It's parallel. It's parallel here, right? So we can go 2 in that direction. Two in that direction. That gives us this point. So now all we have to go straight up, and we hit the rest of our shape. Okay, so that's a good start, or more than a good start. We're pretty much done. Right, all we're missing now is this triangle here, right? This triangle that we see, this triangle that we see is kind of this feature right here. All right, so we need to somehow draw that feature in. So let's see. The corners here, we can find where this corners, right? These are 3 in, both top and bottom, right? So that means on this edge there's a corner that if I go 3 in, 1, 2, let's make a little bit of a dot there, and the same here, 1, 2, 3. And I can see it's a straight line, so I can just connect those 2. There we go. The same thing I can do from the other. Either way, I can count 4 or I can count 3 from that end. I like smaller numbers. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We can draw that connection. All right, so now we can kind of see this rectangle, just triangle kind of coming out. Right. So now only what's missing are these back lines here and these front lines around here. Right, so our lines in the back, now we have to make sure we don't draw them too long. That's why we didn't draw them before, because we knew there was going to be blocked. So this edge is the edge in here, right? The one that goes along here before I hit the triangle. So basically along this way. And then, on this side we have to be careful. On the other side we also see the side of this triangle, right? So we have to draw that in. So that triangle is 3 going down and then coming straight out. And now we can put in our last piece here. And with that, I think we are done, right? Because anything back here is of course blocked by the rest of our structure. Yep, I think that is all we have for this drawing.